I am Special Agent Heilman with the Department of Homeland Defense.
Man.
What would be your weapon of choice? M1 granite, excellent choice. What would be your weapon of choice? Outstanding. Actually, your brain is your best weapon of choice. Knowing how to use a gun and knowing when to use it, or any kind of weapon, is your best aspect. Rule number 1 is headshot. As Commander Hayes pointed out, that is the only way to kill a zombie. You shoot him in the arm, you shoot him in the leg, you take that leg off. That zombie's still 80% combat effective. He will keep coming at you until you shoot him in the head. Now going back to your brain, anybody can pick up a firearm and pretty much fire it off, but that noise is going to call the horde to you. It's going to call any zombie in the area towards you. You're going to want to start with a silent weapon. There's many choices. Crossbow, compound bow. If you're not comfortable with those, the machete. You pick that up and start swinging heads off. Crowbar, or even a multi-tool, which will help you when you bug out. Now, when you get to firearms, there are a ton of firearms out there. 22 caliber, 9mm, 40 caliber. Those are just the handguns. Then you go to rifles. And honestly, it comes down to personal preference, whatever you're most comfortable with. Following are just examples and our recommendations. Now, a lot of people say with a sidearm, they want a hand cannon. They want something that will just devastate the zombie. Well, that's got a lot of recoil on it. You're not going to be able to come back on target and kill the next zombie. Plus, it's a lot of noise. It's going to attract more zombies. You stick with the 22 caliber. It has low recoil, so you can take down more zombies. It's a lot quieter, so again, you can take down more zombies. But also, the bullet itself, the muzzle velocity is low enough that it will penetrate the skull of the zombie, but will not exit the skull. It'll just bounce around, turning that brain into mush. And you can carry 3 times the amount of 22 caliber than 9mm. So you have more ammo and more chances to take down the zombies. They typically weigh about a pound. Now, I got one on my leg holster here, I barely feel it. So that helps you when you're running. It's not going to weigh you down. The ammo, varying lengths. Now, you're going to want a longer barrel. Short barrels are usually good for concealment, but zombies don't care if you're packing. So you want a longer barrel that will increase your accuracy. Now, with the primary weapon, we 22 caliber rifle. As Special Agent Beach pointed out, ammo and firearm are crucial. If you have a 22 caliber rifle and a 22 caliber sidearm, that ammo is interchangeable. You drop your sidearm, you still got ammo for your rifle. Also, you can carry more ammo, just like with the sidearm. And again, with the 22, they are the most quiet and lowest recoil rifle out there. And you can even put a suppressor on it and silence your weapon even more. Shotguns, they are the perfect zombie killing weapon. They are short range, medium range, and long range. If you get a slug, you can send that slug downrange and take out multiple zombies. Even if you shoot them in the chest, you're going to knock them down, slow them down, and you can focus on the ones that are in front of you. Birdshot, buckshot, that's about medium range, that spreads out, and you can take out multiple zombie heads with that. Flechette, those are little iron spikes that just come out at high velocity. Dragon's breath, you really want to burn a zombie, make sure he's dead. Now, when the firearms and the silent weapons, when you run out of ammo with your arrows and your bullets, you want to pick up a melee or improvised weapon, such as the machete, the crowbar, a baseball bat, a piece of wood, a stick, They never run out of ammo. They never jam. You have multiple uses. A machete, you can use that to hack down a tree for firewood or shelter. They are called peasant weapons, which means they're easy to wield. Anyone can pick that up and start swinging, bashing skulls. Now, if you get a little more advanced, if you got something like Special Agent Beach on your team, you can dabble into explosives, and those are good if you want to create or destroy obstacles. If you got a horde coming at you, you got to bug out. You can set some charges, collapse a building. You just made a barricade, and you can bug out and separate that distance. And your weapon is only good to you if you know how to use it. So we suggest you hit the range and really get to know your weapon. With the 22 caliber handgun and paired with the 22 caliber rifle, with the low recoil and being lightweight, that reinforces the proper shooting foundation. And with the proper shooting foundation, you can pick up any weapon that you find out in the zombie apocalypse. Now we get to tactics. And that rule is 2 is 1, 1 is none. You always want a buddy, always have a partner. And you need to communicate with that partner. You have to have verbal communication, and you have to know hand signals, because there are going to be times when there's a horde around you, or looters, and you need to tell that team member where to go, what to do. And you don't want to call attention to yourself. Always strengthen numbers. As many people as you can get in your team, the better. You're going to have to secure a building. You can't run all the time. You can't be outside all the time. Zombies are going to get you, so you need to find shelter at some point. First thing you're going to do is you're going to clear a room. Each agent or each member of your team is going to go into a room and make sure there's no threat. When they're done, they're going to yell out clear. And then 2 agents or 2 team members are going to come out when that building is clear and tell the rest of the team building secured. We want to focus on weapon control. Muzzle flash. See how these guys are standing together? Say this guy sees a zombie out on his right side, and he takes his gun across the head and accidentally discharges it. You lost a team member. What you want to do is you want to golf swing it. You want to bring it down and bring it up. That way you don't fire on anybody, and you can take out the threat that's on your right.